Buck roll.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, give me the words and I got the flow. See, I don't gotta write, I got the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that's called a Ghost Rider. Jeremiah 5:14, that's so fire. Isaiah 14, and when I retire out of captivity, I broke the iron. Who that is coming out of Mount Zion? Woolly hair, looking like a lion. 1,000 men marching with no drums on, no trombone, just boots on. Use our voices screaming out, take care of your homes, take care of your wives, take care of your own. Now we standing out here in the valley of the bones. This place called America, this is not your home.
We make up Four Corners News.
That's right.
All right, man. Lord's will. Y'all can hear what we're saying here because we about to bring it. Oh,
Yeah,
let
right.
us know.
Let
It's
us know.
that time. It is that time.
Meantime.
Sorry. Go to it, man. Go to it. They out here trying
we
to
go.
make boys into girls steal in Babylon the Great. Look at all them faces. Look at all them faces.
madness.
All them Becky's with that dog hair out there. Man,
Amazing.
there's a whole bunch of lice.
You know,
out there,
usually
man.
when you see those pictures, you'll see one Jake
Right.
out of the bundle.
Right.
Ain't nowhere there.
Damn.
Oh, Captain Severus and Captain Carr, we are not there. That's Photoshop.
Yeah, for real, right.
Thank you. There we go.
blended in.
All praises.
Tried to put you in the picture.
Yeah,
Hey,
somebody
read
gonna
that for us, though, soldier.
screen record that.
Hold on. Read that.
The war against boys, trying to tame all young men by educating their toxic masculinity out of them in the wrong approach.
Is the wrong approach. That's what Babylon the Great, and they're not trying to do that out of white man. No. They try to get that masculinity out of black man, Hispanic man.
Bring it out. Hey, explain toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity, the definition of it is being a man. That's what it is, to being a man and being a man,
Right.
man.
So
I'm a man.
So they against what a real man stands for.
Yeah, hey, pull up the definition
Come on.
to see what America says. But toxic masculinity to spiritual eyes is they don't want you to be a man.
I am a man.
So
They don't want you to put no bass in your voice.
Right.
They want you to
Speak
talk
like
like
Joel
this.
Osteen.
They want you to talk like this.
This
It's
is
like,
not
hello,
Bible.
how are you doing today?
This is my Bible.
Yeah, they do hit you with that thing.
Jesus
When
said he
you
loves
say,
me
hey,
so.
you be like, damn, your
hey, he's a
voice is-
threat.
Yeah, your
Can you raise your voice about 40 octaves? Yes, I can. Now I'm comfortable around you,
snatched
boy.
What the
from
hell
him.
is this?
Pull it up. Let's see what it says. America, Babylon the Great says about toxic masculinity. Pull it up. Let's read that for him, soldier.
The definition of toxic masculinity, a set of attitudes and ways of behaving stereotypically associated with or expected of men.
So you can't stereotypically act like a man.
Right.
When you do that, it's toxic masculinity. When you tell a woman, hey, woman, be quiet. It's toxic masculinity. Why are you talking to me in that?
He's too controlling.
With all that bass that I used to love when you talked to me on the phone.
Right.
That
Right.
made me want to marry you.
Right.
You got
Now take that bass out your voice, nigga.
You got no problem with Barry White.
Right.
But when I tell you to be quiet, it's a problem.
Go back to it, man. Let's read some more. Keep reading. Regarded
as having a negative impact on men and on society as a whole.
That's crazy, man. So
a negative impact on men.
and society.
Damn.
They want to turn this into what's that thing?
With the Wonder World. With the
Wonder Woman, where it was
yeah,
a whole
that
island of
yeah.
women.
Number women.
How,
Wow,
where the
that's
hell?
crazy.
Where did all these women come from?
Right. They just popped out
They
of
popped
thin
up.
air.
You grew them out the ground.
Came out of thin air. Cap, just
I'm
thinking.
keeping PG because I was thinking.
Yeah, I know you was.
That's a hey. If you ever seen that Wonder Woman, you ever know about that comic thing? That's a land full of whores. I'm gonna tell you right
Straight
now.
up. Straight up.
Because none of them had a baby by themselves. It took a man to have a baby. But there's
Right.
no man anywhere in sight on the island.
Right.
Hey,
Women
right.
rule everything.
But
So
they
what
got
they
kids.
do is they
Yeah.
get sexed, get a baby
There
put
you
in them,
go.
and then go back to where they come from. That's a whore.
Yeah.
Right.
You follow the comic book. That's what a couple of them was caught doing. they'll sneak off that island, teleport, go to another island, and afterwards get sex, come back Bigfoot pregnant.
Teleport on the.
Barefoot pregnant. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's a hoe. Ain't that something?
That's crazy as hell.
Live on
What you
FCI.
expect?
On Four Corners News.
It's
You heard it here
Esau.
first.
You heard it here live on Four Corners News.
Edomite, what you
Yeah.
expect? Hey, go back to it. I want to see something about examples on it. It says something about examples a little bit down. Scroll down. People also ask, let's see that. Let's see. What is toxic masculinity examples? Let's see what it say. Read that.
Terry Cooper has described toxic masculinity as involving the need to aggressively compete or dominate others, and as the constellation of socially regressive male traits that serve to foster domination, the devaluation of women, homophobia, and wanton violence.
All right, now all of that other stuff, that's smoke screen.
There
That's,
you go.
You
Yeah.
got to see that with a
Right.
scripture. That is smoke and mirrors,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The average man is not walking. Pull it back up real quick. Pull it back up. The average man is not walking around devaluing women,
right.
going around with homophobia and looking for violence. That's not
Right.
the average man.
Bring it out.
The average man does seek to have male traits and dominate his household.
There you go.
That's what they
Right.
don't want.
Right.
They don't want that at all, Cap.
Right.
Those are just words they want to implement in the mind as
Yeah.
trigger words.
There you go.
So as soon as
Right.
they see they see an example of a man, homophobia, aggression.
Yeah.
That's the trigger words they
famine
build.
of-
They put in
famine
their
of
minds of the
women.
people now.
People
That's what
that-
they're doing.
People
Yep.
that create those terms, in my mind, when I read this, is they're feminists, and that's what that is. And
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're doing, they're repeating the Willie Lynch letter all over
Yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah.
Right.
Because what the Willie Lynch letter it says again, you gotta take the male
Take the
in
biggest male nigger.
his frozen state, and then
Yeah.
you regress his state to make him act like be more dependent. That's the word.
Masculinate him.
I forgot. I haven't read
Yeah.
it for such a long
Yeah.
time, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Demasculate him. Turn him
Right.
into a woman.
Right.
Yep.
They
There you
would,
go.
they would
What
butt
happens?
break him in front of his
give me
family.
that in Genesis 1:26
Bring it
to
out.
show you that. I want, and this is what I'm asking everybody that believes that toxic masculinity is destroying the world. Read Genesis 1:26.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 26.
Bring it out.
And God said, let us make man in our image,
Make man, not a woman. Read on.
after our likeness,
Uh-huh.
and let them have dominion over the fish of the
Oh.
sea.
And let him
Cold.
have, let them have dominion. Let them dominate everything.
That's right.
So
That's
what-
right.
On that.
So they said God is he has toxic
There
masculinity.
you go. God is toxic. That's what they're saying.
That's why
Toxic.
Christ gonna
God,
come
you
back.
are toxic.
That's
That's
why
what they're
Christ gonna
saying.
come back and kill all their ass.
Exactly.
You talk about my daddy? What'd you say about my daddy?
Right.
He gonna come back kill everybody.
You already-
Christ gonna come back pissed because you're talking about his daddy.
You already know how Judah
That's
get
why
about when
a
you talk
lot of
about
them
his
that's
daddy.
pushing that
Say about
feminist,
my daddy.
a lot of them that's pushing that feminist crap, they hate God.
Yep.
They
They
think
hate the order of God. They don't want to. They can't stand the Bible.
Yep.
They hate it.
That's why they got female Bibles now.
Yep.
That's
That
fighting
Queen
words
James.
there.
they think they know more than God. The way
Was
that
it
God
Queen?
seen everything and it was perfect. No, you
You
didn't
said
make
Queen
it perfect.
James.
Yeah, the Queen James.
They got the
Bible.
Queen James.
Damn,
Bible.
they got the
Queen
Queen
James.
James Bible.
Yeah, well, they got it. Hey, go back to the article. We ain't even read the article yet, man.
So
We just
that's-
hear the word toxic masculinity.
And that
Well, when I
scripture we
see
just
this-
read in the Queen James Bible, it says God made women in his image.
Yeah, probably do. I don't know. I ain't never read it. God
Damn.
says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord." I'm staying right.
There you go. That's right.
Hey, when I
They just
read
saying the
this,
words of God.
when I hear about toxic masculinity, I think about that Beyonce video or Who Runs the World.
Yeah, yeah.
Girls. That's
Yeah.
what they're pushing. They're
they're
pushing
pushing.
the religion of Beyonce.
Right. Go back to that article. Let's read that real quick. Scroll down on it. Scroll down on it. All them Edomite. Educate your sons. Right. Read that real quick for us.
The hysteria generated over a small minority of badly behaved, violent boys has gone too far.
Has gone too far. Go ahead.
Teaching them gender neutrality and to resist macho, heterosexual manliness is not the answer.
Maleness is not the
Maleness.
answer. So teaching them to try to make them into soft, effeminate man is not the answer.
Right.
It's not going to solve your problems. Go back to it. Go back to it. Let's read that.
Fake news about men is making the rounds, and at times it seems that young boys have become the target of the veritable crusade designed to tame them. Since the eruption of anxiety about a supposed rape culture afflicting British schools, the mantra of educate your sons is constantly echoed by politicians, campaigners, and media influencers.
Media influencers. That's how Esau spreads his doctrine,
There you
is
go.
through
Right.
the media. It's called popular persuasion in the Bible.
That's how he tuned up the people. And just like back in the days, he would send out the Jesuit priests.
Yep.
They would prime the people with their false Christianity. All right, before he would physically take over, sending the Jesuit priests, pushing that poison of Christianity, then put in the muscle.
Yep, exactly right. Go to that next article, because if you're not teaching your young boys to be man, to raise them as a man, as God commands them to be, and not to be all soft, to be all thin. We ain't talking about being abusive. We ain't talking about being lions in your house. No, we talking about being a man, stand on your own
That's
too,
right.
make decisions, lead your house, lead the way, be a leader.
Right.
That's what God is commanding man. If you don't do that, this is what's going to end up happening to him. Pull up that next article right there.
Oh,
right
there
there. Right there. They're going to have their damn lip gloss popping.
Damn.
Nails painted.
That dude's lip gloss is popping.
That brother
man.
got-
Lord, send the
No way
diamonds.
no boy's bottom lip should be like that.
That brother
His
got
nail
diamonds
is
on his
painted
nail.
with glitter, with gold, with silver, whatever it is, whatever color that is.
Come on.
Come on now, dog.
I thought Lil Mama. Hey, I thought Lil Mama's lip gloss was
That dude
popping.
lip gloss popping, man.
Damn.
That's
He became Lil Mama.
Oh, man. Oh,
That's the-
man.
Hey,
That's
Come
the
on,
C
come
C
on.
type, brother. What's he called? C? I don't need cup. C.
Name jiggly.
C
Hey,
cup.
hey, that's
C
sad.
cup, brother.
What you talking about, man?
Hey, that's sad for all
Stay in the spirit over there, man.
Hey, that's sad for all the
That's
Nas
who-
fans
that's
that's
who
out there.
The
That's
Nas
sad
fans.
for all the old head Nas fans that used to
His
be out
name's even
there.
associated.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know he
that
mad.
name is destroyed.
Yeah, he messed
That
that
name,
up.
yeah,
bad.
he
That
messed
brother
that
is
up for all of
scarred,
y'all.
man.
So
Yeah.
don't go in the
Yeah.
group
Done,
talking
bro.
about Nas is the best. Nah.
Which Nas?
Yeah, right. Rich now.
You gotta say that, right?
You gotta say that.
Put a
now.
disclaimer on there.
If I ruled the world, Nas,
Nas,
the
right.
one that was about
Right.
being a man,
Right, right.
masculinity.
Oh, the old
Right.
time roll.
Or the Brokeback Mountain. Old
There you
Town
go.
Road.
Times have
Damn.
Pull it up, man. Read that. Read
Lil-
that for us.
Lil Nas X responds to parents' outrage over his new music. I am not gonna spend my entire career trying to cater to your children.
See, this is the thing. This is why on Judgment Day that is going to be a terrible judgment for these rappers that do not repent.
Bring it out.
And
Bring it
come
out.
up out of that. You got a few rappers like, I'm done with music because they've seen some of our videos and this stuff has hit them. They understand what they're doing to the community because words have power.
Yeah.
The Most High God words got power where if they speak life into you.
Right.
So words
That's
that
right.
you are
Right.
any other type of words, what can they do? They can speak death into you.
Bring it out.
Right.
So the words that you
Right.
speak, it ain't just, oh, this is just for entertainment.
Right.
No, words are not
Right.
just for entertainment. They have a cause and an effect.
Right.
Everything that comes out of your mouth. Go back to it, man. Go back to it. Go back to that thing. Scroll down, because he talk about, I'm not going to spend my time raising your kid. Read that, man. Read that.
Lil Nas X is defending himself after angering parents over the appropriationness of his new music. On Friday, the 21-year-old singer dropped his new track, Monterio, Call Me by Your Name, along with an explicit music video that shows him sliding down a pole into hell and having a sexual encounter with the devil.
A sexual encounter
is
with
crazy
the
as
devil.
hell, man.
Read on the next paragraph.
The video was met with outrage by parents who argued that it seemed inappropriate for an artist whose breakout single was widely beloved by children.
That's who made that
Damn.
dude famous.
Right.
There you go.
It wasn't grown folk listening to
Right.
what the hell? Old
Old Town
Old
Road.
Town
Old
Road.
Town Road?
Yeah, that was kids.
No.
That wasn't
Yeah.
grown
That was
ass
kids.
folks. We ain't trying to hear no damn country,
Yeah.
especially black folk. We don't give a damn about no country song.
Right.
That was kids that made that famous. Kids
Millennials.
watched that on YouTube.
Millennials, yeah.
Kids pushed that thing. Kids made him rich.
They was making little clips of them dancing to that song.
Right.
Right. It was a TikTok video.
Yeah, the
Yup.
TikToks made them famous. The
There you go,
TikToks,
the
the
TikToks.
Instagram
That's
reels,
crazy.
and everything like that.
Real
Yep.
quick, let's get that scripture.
Here we
Filthy
go.
Communications.
Yeah, bring it up.
Filthy Communications, Colossians.
First Corinthians
Is
it?
13.
10.
10:33.
13.
Yeah, 10:30.
What is it?
1 Corinthians 15
Colossians
30.
3 and 8.
Oh, you want that one?
Yeah.
Because everything that come out your mouth, you got to be liable for. That's why in the Bible, God says put a bar
There you
upon
go.
your mouth.
See
Bring
that?
it out.
So he knows what he's
See,
doing.
they know it's by design, but we just, you got crazy Israelites who's becoming a vessel for Satan.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Go ahead.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice,
Come on.
blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
You
There
see
you
that?
go.
God
Bring it
says
out.
put that stuff away from you. That's a commandment of God.
Yep.
Not making videos you pole dancing and dropping it down on Satan.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Come on.
Talk about you back it up on them.
Right.
Right.
The
That's
wop
You
and all
purposely
that.
do that.
Hey, now ain't nothing wrong with making music, cause hell, you got a whole book called Songs.
Songs Bring it of out. Solomon, right.
That means songs, right? You got Songs of Solomon. Also, ain't nothing wrong with making music, but it's what type of music is what God will judge. Cause this is where they keep saying, oh, it's just entertainment and it's not for kids. I make my music for adults. Even if it is for adults, it's still filthy
There you go.
communication
Right.
at the end
Right.
of the day.
Right.
Give me that in Ephesians chapter 5 to show you if you want to make music, all fine and dandy. God ain't got a problem with that, but it better be the kind of music that he wants to hear.
Right.
Read that in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 19.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
Speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns.
In psalms and hymns. Read on.
And spiritual songs.
And what?
And spiritual songs.
And what?
And spiritual
Bring it
A
songs.
out.
song better be a
Damn.
spiritual song.
That's right.
If it's not a spiritual
cold
song, then God is going to have a problem with you on Judgment Day.
That's right. I tell them we don't rap, we prophesy behind instruments.
There you go.
That's
go.
right.
That's what it is. Songs are supposed to be spiritual songs. Read on.
And singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord.
To who?
To the Lord.
Your music's supposed to be glorifying the Lord.
That's right.
That's who the music's for. It ain't for adults. It's for
Come on.
adult entertainment. It's
Bring it
for,
out.
It's for those that turn up in the club. You're making what you're doing is you're making your music for sinners.
There
Hey,
you
Cat,
go.
He also said
Damn,
in
you hit it right on the head,
the
Cat.
Old Town Country Road that he was talking about adultry and lean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
It
Yeah,
wasn't even for you. It wasn't even for the kids.
So he had a target market.
Yeah,
there you
basically.
go.
Right.
And
He had
nobody,
a target market.
nobody
sinners.
ain't say nothing about it. The only reason why they getting on this one is because he put Satan in there.
Yeah,
Right.
They
that's
had
it.
no problem.
That's
They had
it.
no
The
problem. with
lean
that.
was okay.
Right.
The
The
adultery
lean
was
The
okay.
adultery was
Yeah.
okay. The homosexuality was okay. But once you drop Satan in there,
Yeah,
Right.
now we got a
Satan.
problem.
Right.
Yep.
Go back to the article. Go back to the article because this is the effects though. Don't forget it. This is the effects of toxic masculinity. A man being a man and being assertive is not what we need in America.
Right.
All right. This is what they're gonna turn into right here, right here.
And they gonna complain about that.
Hey, this is what you talked about, Officer Lyle. Read that the note part, the tweet.
I literally sing about lean and adultery in Old Town Road.
There you go.
Wow.
Commit to it. Lean
Damn.
and adultery.
So why your
That's
kids
filthy.
making Twitter video clips?
There you go.
They dancing to
Lean.
adultery and
Right.
drugs.
Lean.
Right?
That is what's entering into their spirit.
Yep.
Subliminally.
Yeah, hey, but you know who knows who knows is going into their spirit? Bring it out, Satan.
Right.
He's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, boy,
Yo.
make that tune good,
Right.
make it real catchy, and make it where they don't know what's going on.
Right.
It's gonna plant in their spirit, and when they get of age, I'm gonna reveal it in their spirit of what you was talking about,
Right.
and then I'm gonna make them ready for it. I'm gonna put these Edomites out here. They're gonna take away all the masculinity,
Right.
all of that
Right.
stuff, and I'm gonna bring them right on over to the dark side. Thank
Right.
you, Lil Nas
Damn.
X.
Right.
Anything after that, don't. If you got any complaints, don't come to me. Take it up with God.
Yeah,
Damn.
he was just showing
So
where
now
that
it will,
spirit's
it will
coming
be
from.
no protection of masculinity because that's the job of the men to tame that behavior.
Yeah.
That is not a godly, manly behavior.
Right.
So once that barrier is gone, that protection is gone. Now you got a big bowl of chaos just running up and
But
down.
you
the-
can't teach your son how to be a son when everybody's out here trying to be a damn
There you go.
metrosexual.
And Cat,
Man out here getting the damn nails
done.
manicured,
Oh,
and
right.
damn, they
Diamonds in
getting
it.
their eyebrows
Right.
done. They getting facials and stuff. What the hell?
And
Amazing.
Esau has many ways of attacking young black men.
There you go.
He don't have to literally. He don't have to physically
Tight
attack
ass
you.
pants too. To be
There
the
you go. That's the one.
Go ahead.
He could promote Lil Nas X, and that's an attack on our young men.
Skinny jeans, them damn skinny. Don't come in the truth with no damn skinny jeans on.
Bring it out.
Don't walk in here with them skinny
you go.
jeans on.
Hey, Cap.
No, brother. No, you can't cut security stuff. Nope. You can't
There
come
you
in.
go.
You
Yeah.
gotta put on some pants that fit you, brother.
Hey, Cap, you know how hard you gotta shop now to actually find some pants.
Man,
that,
I'm telling you
can't
right
find
now.
You got to get sizes
can't
bigger than
find-
yours.
You gotta go to
That
big
don't,
store.
that don't even help because it could be big around the waist and it can hook your damn ankle.
Yep, that's the
shop
one.
at Big
You
That's how they make
gotta
them.
search
Yeah.
search at big and
for some
tall.
regular
It's
ass
crazy.
pants. You gotta search
Might
for
have to
them
go back to them
things.
jabos, man.
So even our fashion is at on
We
the
wear
bro.
attack.
cargo
They
pants
take
everywhere
away the
now.
manhood out of fashion with the pants with the rips
Yep.
and stuff in them and making them tight.
Now I see why brothers just show up to every event with boots and cargo pants.
That's right.
That's all we need.
That's all you need is cargo
Let you
pants.
know what I'm about off top, baby. Boots, cargo pants. I'm a man.
Family fun day, boots, cargo pants.
That's it. That's it.
Beach day, boots, cargo pants.
My wedding, boots, cargo pants.
Right.
With the garment.
With a garment.
That's all you need.
Hey, go back to that, man. Go back to that article real quick. Go back to that. Scroll down some more. Scroll down, and let's read that right there.
Oh wow! Damn. Look,
got
read
on-
that.
he got on
Look
skinny
at
jeans.
the hypocritical nature of these rappers out here, man. And
It's
you know who else is
damn.
in that? Cardi B's also in that too.
Yeah.
'Cause she said the same thing. I'm not making music for your
Yep,
kids,
yep.
but he showed up to elementary and got paid to sing a song about adultery and lean to kids.
Come on,
elementary.
Listen. So now you got agents that set this up.
Right.
Right.
He has agents that set it up.
There
He
you
has promoters.
Right.
They already figured it out.
Yep.
Right.
So they know exactly what the song is saying.
Exactly right.
In the music industry, they exactly know who they're pinpointing because they're looking at analytics and all these different things, and they know who to pinpoint and who to attack. Esau uses some of these rappers a lot of the time to blur the lines and of what
Right.
masculinity is.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No
why you
doubt
have like
about it.
other rappers that comes out. They'll put a lot of money behind them with an agenda. So a lot of the time, some of these rappers, they be getting their nails done, get their nails
Just
done.
say Lil
painted.
Nas X. It ain't Lil Rap. Just say
Nah,
that
it's
dude
more.
right
It's
there.
more of
brother
them.
right
It's
there.
more of them that's borderline, but they love women. They're getting
Hold on. You don't know
hair
that.
colors.
You don't know that. That could be just what they do out in public.
Yeah,
Right.
Behind
they really-
those,
yeah.
you don't know. Don't speak for the wicked right there. 'Cause they mess around, you going to see a picture of them with their damn
it
legs
Eggs, right.
on top of a damn man's
Yeah.
lap
Oh yeah.
with sipping on a mojito.
Oh,
You know, the
man.
sodomy agenda. You know, they said
With
they-
a damn what you call those things you get at Chili's? What do they call them things with the sugar on the rim?
Nah, you
Margarita.
was rich.
Margarita.
You was
They're gonna have
rich.
their lap,
King Kong,
their
man.
legs
Pina
on a man's
colada.
lap, sipping on a margarita, talking about we out here chilling.
Damn.
we out here.
Go
Send
to
the
that.
bombs, Lord.
Go to
Send the
that. Go to
bombs.
that.
With an
Look at that.
umbrella.
Read that for us, so just read it.
There was no system involved. I made the decision to create the music video. I am an adult. I am not going to spend my entire career trying to cater to your children. That is your job.
Play the video.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Oh man.
Play that video. So why did you show up to an elementary?
Bring it out.
Why did you say, hey, are the parents cool with this, with me singing
There
this
you
to
go.
them? Let it play. Let it play. Look at them skinny ass jeans.
That brother can't come inside the congregation.
Man, those are little kids.
Not with
man.
those jeans.
And they just singing the song. They ain't even got the song
It
playing.
goes back to Cap's point about the power of words. You see how deep it ran?
They know it.
They know the music is not on.
And the song not even on yet.
They
Look,
just-
look,
they
look,
just
look,
turned
look.
it on.
Look what he doing over there.
And they gotta stop all those dances too.
Wow, man.
That's Kid's Corner right there.
But look at this. He don't give a, it's not his job.
Right.
But he went to an elementary and started singing about lean and adultery.
Yeah.
But it's your job to police your kids. Give me that First
Amazing.
Timothy chapter 6.
Bring it out.
Read 9 and 10, man.
Bring it out.
Telling you these rappers out here, if you don't repent and start singing spiritual songs,
that right.
you got a terrible thing waiting for you on
There
Judgment
you
Day.
go.
Right.
You better get your kids in kids' corner.
That's right.
Real.
Give me that. Read that, man.
1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
A rich meaning you covet money. You would do anything for money. You'll sing about adultery and lean to kids for money. Read on.
And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
You're on your way. If you're coveting money and you'll do anything for it, you'll make any kind of song for some money, you're on your way to destruction. Thus saith the Lord. Read on.
For the love of money.
The love of money is not money itself. It's the love of money. It's the covetousness of money. Read on.
Is the root of all evil.
That right there. I'm not worried about y'all kids.
Yeah, that's
It's
your job.
That's your job. I'm gonna make my music and get paid off your
Exactly.
kids
Right.
watching it.
I'm gonna
Damn.
attack. I'm gonna attack your kids while you not there. While they're in public
Amazing.
school.
While they're at elementary school.
And you know it
Damn.
says in Sirach that a covetous man will even give up his own
bowels.
There you
Hey,
go.
I was just on it. You in the spirit.
He gladly did that.
Right.
Yeah.
He definitely
He
gave it
did.
up.
He gave it up.
He gave
Hey,
that thing
and this
up.
is talk about that goes into this whole toxic masculinity. Give me that in Job chapter 40. I'm gonna
Bring
show
it
you
out.
what God says about being a man. Job chapter 40, and I believe it's verse 8. I'm shooting from the hip. Let's read that.
From the hip here.
Job chapter 40 and
Verse 6.
7.
Read verse 6.
Verse 6.
Bring it out.
Then answered the Lord unto Job out of the whirlwind and said, Gird up thy loins now like a man.
Like a what?
Like a man.
Gird up like a what?
Like a man.
Put your pants on like a man.
That's right.
Gird up your loins like a man is what God's saying to him. Stand up. Read on.
I will demand of thee and declare thou unto me.
I want to answer. Stand up. Look me in my face. What it say on integrity?
I gotta keep my integrity.
Yeah.
I gotta walk like a man.
Walk like a man.
When you
And that's
speak to me, you better lift up your chin.
That's right.
Your words and your deeds needs to line up.
That's it.
That's
That's
spiritual
integrity.
hymns.
That's integrity. God
right.
said, I gird up your loins like a man. That's how I want you to look at me. Stand up, because I want to answer from just like when you're talking to your son and you know they done something wrong.
Right.
Hey, boys, look at me.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Right.
You better put a sir behind that.
Right.
Put a sir
that
behind
video.
that.
Put a sir behind
Right.
that.
You gotta put a sir
But no,
before that.
America wants that gone. They
Yeah.
want a land full of Amazonians.
Damn.
That goes deeper. That goes into one
Land of
thing.
Amazon.
The agenda that Lil Nas X and all these different rappers that they're funneling money into, they're doing something called population control.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
what it
person,
is.
the people that they're targeting is people that look just like us.
Yup, exactly right.
That's right.
Hey, go to the next video. What's that dude's name? The one that played in White Chicks that was chasing after man.
Terry
Martin
Crews.
Terry Crews.
Oh, Terry Crews.
I would have denied that role. But the love of money
Yes.
will make you do that, right? Marlon Wayne them dressed up like women,
There you
put
go.
white paint on their face.
crazy.
Money will make you do
do
that.
that, right.
You
Damn.
lose your integrity
Right.
when you
Right.
chase money.
Yeah.
When you covet money, your integrity goes out the door. Go to that video. Go to that video because he's talking some straight
So it's a
foolishness.
And what's happened is the word toxic masculinity has been overused. Now it's been used as, you hear, what happens is as humans, we hear the word so much, we don't even know what it means anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, toxic, yeah, that's how, that's toxic. Somebody step on your toe. That's toxic. But what we're really talking about is a disease. What we're talking about is a way of thinking, like what I was saying, those Porky's
talk like
movies
that.
and this kind of thing, where
Being a
it
man's a disease.
slowly
It's that suit.
disintegrates your life.
It's
Being a
restricted.
man
It's,
disintegrates your life
like
is what he's saying.
I run this and it's my
restricting
world.
his
and
Stop
this
it.
and
Damn.
Give me that. Give me that in 1 Timothy chapter 3.
Bring it out.
See, this is what America, this is what Babylon do. This is the covetousness of money. You will speak things that are against God and then go home and pray to God.
Yeah.
Saying, continue to bless me
There
to
you
keep
go.
on speaking these
There
things
you
against you. Read that 1 Timothy chapter 3 and let's read verse 4.
1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
One that ruleth well his own house.
A man is supposed to do what?
one that ruleth well his own house.
God said a man is supposed to rule his own house.
Right.
Read on.
Having his children in subjection.
You're supposed to rule your children also.
That's
Read
right.
on.
With all gravity.
With seriousness. You ain't playing no games about how your house is going to be ran. That's what God is saying. Read on.
For if a man.
There you go. So that lets you know who is talking about ruling the house.
Right.
A man ruling the
That's
house.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
What he says, if he's a godly man, what he says goes. That's not toxic masculinity. That's godly manliness. Read on.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
Hey,
You all right?
Whoa.
Hey, get that man a water,
Get him some
man.
water.
Get him some milk.
Get him some
Get some milk.
You're going to be all right, man.
Somebody
You're
bring
gonna
him
be all right.
some almond milk. This is why we got interns on here, Four Corners News, man. You all right? You've been doing good. So just read that, redeem yourself, and read it again.
There you go.
Read it again.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
There we go. You got to be able to
right.
rule your own house before you can lead the people of God. God is not toxic masculinity, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
This is divine order, is what it is.
He said that is a sickness.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah, that's what he is.
They
Being
hate
a, being a
He's a
man is a
disease.
sickness.
He's a
disease.
sickness.
He got the feminine battery on his back.
That's what it is.
That's what happened.
That's what it is.
That suit is a sickness.
It's done.
Right, you dead right. You see how high the pants out? Go to it. Go back to that
socks.
video, man.
Purple socks, purple socks, purple socks.
And it
Play that.
becomes my way or the highway, and you don't look at anyone else and give anybody else any clout for anything. That's toxicity. And I grew up in that world. I believed just because I was a man that I was more valuable than the women in my life.
Stop. Tell you right there. Give me that in Isaiah. Give me that in the book of
Bring it out.
Isaiah.
Bring it
and
out.
I believe it is. You know what I want? You know what I want, Jeremiah? You know what I want when it's talking about the man. Do you know what I want? You should know what I want right now. Give me that in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. This is what I want. Talking about man. We are. The man is the prize.
That's right.
Hell, Captain Samuel been going at y'all neck for the last 6 months
Don't
about
even say
telling
that.
you.
Right.
They go.
Oh, man.
They
You
go
got the
flag
emails
his
coming
ass
right
down.
now.
Be a man.
And he don't even know the truth. And he got
Exactly.
some common sense about that.
Exactly.
The man is the prize.
That's right.
Read that in Isaiah 13, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Read it again.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
A man is fine gold in
That's
the eyes of God.
right.
It ain't no cheap gold either. Read on.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
He is more precious than that gold of Ophir. You ain't even got that no more on the earth. You getting it out of Africa. Ophir is somewhere else.
Right.
That's how precious a man is in the eyes of God, especially a godly
That's
man
Right.
That's
that
right.
keeps the commandments, that
Right.
rules his house like Abraham did. That man is fine gold. Ain't no equality in that.
Real quick, you got to think about why he's saying this, because remember, this dude got touched and molested by this
He got
other dude.
fondled.
He got fondled, so he probably is dealing with trauma, and now he has to recant everything that goes on into his life. That's why a statement like that has to be pushed
Real
out.
quick, let me get a script. Go to Sirach 33:22, because this is a commandment that the Lord instilled in the man. Read that.
Bring it out, Cap.
So Sirach chapter 33, verse 22.
Bring it out.
In all thy works, keep to thyself the preeminence.
Keep the what?
Keep to thyself the preeminence.
Keep the preeminence
Be
in
on
your
the
house.
top.
Being on the top.
That's right.
Dominate like we read in Genesis.
There
1.
you go.
Right.
Yep, that's it. Go back to that. Let's finish it out real quick. Play that video.
Because why? Because everybody said that.
God
And
said
one
it.
of
God
the
said
biggest things that ever happened for me was realizing
Look at them pants.
Purple socks,
Everything.
purple socks, purple socks.
Lavender.
that women are equal to men. Now, this is the deal.
That's Captain
You could go to a
Apparel
Black
right
Lives
there.
Matter rally, and you have black men saying, "Hey, bitch, sit down." You're like, oh,
We ain't
wait a
condoning
minute,
that
wait a
stuff.
minute. Are we equal or not? If, as a black man, if I demand equality, I have to give equality.
Where's that at?
You're never going to get it unless you give it.
Cut.
Queen,
See,
that's the Queen James version right there, I guess. There you go.
That's exactly what it is.
Come on,
Tell
man.
me, he got fondled and made him rethink about everything.
That's why God said that the counsel of the wicked is no counsel at
Right.
all.
Wow.
Because they give you stuff like that and they turn you into that effeminate
There you
black
go.
man that worships the woman instead
right.
of loving and leading the woman in a godly way like we are commanded to. So if you wanna stand up, give me that 2nd Ezra chapter 10.
Bring it
I'm gonna
out.
show you something. 2nd Ezra chapter 10 and verse
33.
33. You know what I want?
2nd Ezra chapter 10 and verse 33.
Yep.
Bring it out.
And he said unto me,
This is God speaking to Ezra just like he spoke to Job.
That's right.
What he tell him to do?
stand up manfully.
Do what?
Stand up manfully.
Stand up manfully. Pull down your high-ass suit pants
Right.
and stand up like a man, and
That
then
right.
God's going to do what?
And I will advise thee.
Now God can talk to you.
Right.
Just like we was talking about on an earthly example. When you want to correct your son, hey, stand up, look me in the face. Put your hands to your side. Stand up.
So, Cap,
Stick your chest out.
Put a sir
What
behind
he,
that.
what he's
Put a
saying
sir
is,
behind it.
if you weak and effeminate, God is not advising
Ooh.
you.
Damn.
I remember it was a comedian who said he was talking to a brother and he said he didn't have a mustache. She was like, he looked at him while he was talking. He said, "Brother, where your mustache at? I can't trust no man with no mustache."
Right.
You can't do it.
Weird.
You
Talking to
gotta
a woman.
stand up manfully
You
so
suspect.
God
There
can
you go.
advise you. And if you
trust you.
if you're a man out there and you try to stand up manfully, you better repent and find yourself in one of these
There you
IUIC schools
go.
all
That's
across
right.
the world.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.